Hello, and welcome back to Deviants of Chaos, where our players will die even more. All you guys are inside the inn. You start hearing this jamming music, and it gets louder and louder until it kills all of you because it's so loud. Everyone dies at the end.
I'm a bard. I like loud music.
So we got killed by that SCP, which is basically an alarm clock that just gets gradually louder once it turns on.
Oh god. That's my worst nightmare. Also, I have a new mic, so I'm going to sound a little bit different.
So our campaign is confirmed to be a crossover with the SCP universe. Nice.
Oh god, I hope not.
Anyway.
No.
Anyway, so Gwen, you asked your friend if you were still friends, and she ponders it for a moment, and she says, "Tell you what, sis, why don't we make a deal? If you defeat my boyfriend in a one-on-one duel to the death, I will reconsider my ways."
Nope.
Tempting. You know what? I'll do it.
You shake hands on it.
Yeah. I need
says,
a time and place, though.
She says, until then, I will just stay here and be neutral. She air quotes that, by the way.
Yeah. Please be good.
Yes. And if you kill him without me being present, just bring me his head. I know that you are good enough that I don't have to worry about verifying said head.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me, I need to go look for a job now.
Yeah, you do that.
And she leaves.
Okay, guys.
So
I
yeah,
have something to announce.
Yeah.
So, my friend says that she won't change her ways until I kill her quote-unquote boyfriend, aka the incubus that we just killed, who is now stuck in the Nine Hells right now. So whenever he decides to come back, I have to kill him again.
Wait, she's like, okay, and Talhar's like trying to process this. She hooked up with an incubus.
Yes.
He thinks for a minute and is like, she knows he doesn't really care about her, right?
Apparently she's... What's the term? She's not quite charmed, but...
What, like corrupted
she's
or
fallen
something?
from grace.
Oh, and he... Okay, so you mean corrupted. Yes,
she's been corrupted.
Well, I mean, I guess it's incubuses and all that. I never had that issue. Then again, I rarely, if ever, have seen one of those. So, you know.
Yeah, we've had our fair share of succubi and incubi in the past, with varying results.
Really?
Yes. It's complicated. What? Anyways,
even with one on our side, it seems all we get into with them is trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, it's incubi and succubi, kitty. I mean, it's what do you expect?
They're demons, yeah.
I'm not a kitty. I'm a fox.
Yeah, me too.
No, I mean kitty hasn't like kid, you know.
Oh.
We're kids? Oh no, wait, I'm not a kid. Never mind.
Yeah, they're actually hundreds of years old.
Yep.
And he just kind of like looks at them, and then it's like, he's clearly processing this. Like he doesn't believe
They age a lot slower than humans and Dragonborn and whatnot.
Yeah, he kind of grants and points to herself. She goes, "Yep, we're hentai yokai."
We had to wait 100 years before we could look like this.
Yeah, they're half beast, half Sylvan. I want to say.
Or Faye.
That's
And
right.
he just-
That's what I meant, Sylvan, as in Faye.
He just kind of gives this look, like he just kind of like lifts up his side and just stares at the wall for a bit. It's like, yeah, sure, I've seen weirder stuff.
We're not weird. You're weird for not knowing what we are.
I mean, Hengen yokai, I haven't exactly heard of them until now.
Yeah, they did live in a hidden village somewhere, so.
I mean, look, I don't mean any offense. Like, you two seem like really nice people. It's just,
Hikari has her eyes narrowed at you.
I mean, hey, it's not like I can really. It's not like I can complain because I mean, my parents were freaks anyway, so you know.
Eh.
That's not a nice thing to say about your parents.
I mean it in a jest. Like, of course I love.
Everybody
them
is
very
weird.
I'm
Is
just
basically what you're saying.
I'm
Which
just
is
clowning
totally
around.
normal. Anyways, I have to find this incubus again, and I have to kill him by myself.
I mean, are you gonna be okay with that?
Oh, absolutely. I just need to find somebody to help me with the... Oh wait, that was the wand thing that almost killed me. Never mind.
With the what?
He was carrying a wand with a very powerful spell that would have killed me instantly, but...
Oh, you mean that thing we gave to that red... What even is that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you got
like-
helped up her hand, and I saved your life.
Yes, you did. And I thank you very much for that. But as soon as he comes crawling back out of the nine hells, I have to kill him again and him his head.
I mean, I don't know, if he's apparently the boyfriend of your friend, then maybe on a stalker for a bit. He'll probably find his way back to her or something.
Yeah, probably.
Are we gonna at least know he's coming, or is it gonna be like Diana, where he just shows up randomly everywhere?
He'll probably show up at random if Diane is considered.
I mean, look, he's just. Let me put it this way, kids. Sorry. This getting used to this.
Hikari. Hikari
Right.
points to herself with a look, giving him a look, and then points to Kitai. Hikari, Kitai, Kitai, Hikari. Okay.
All right. Well, this is perfectly fine, so don't worry. I mean, I've, half elf here, so hopefully I've got some kind of resistance against these things.
Well, yeah. Elves and charms do not go well together.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I've never really met an elf. I mean, not entirely. I mean, the only elf I kind of sort of knew of just up and left, but,
Ah, you're a half elf, okay.
It's nothing to get into, sorry. Just kind of getting sidetracked here. Okay, so... hang on.
No, it's my mistake. I'm sorry.
DM, may I do a perception check?
Sure. Are
And he
you
just-
determined that you are in the middle of a theme park? Not in.
But yeah, his eyes kind of blur for a minute. Like his eyes kind of go cloud. And he's like, "Oof, I think I might need some rest or something."
Yeah, we all need some rest after all that excitement.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's just I'd appreciate that.
Hikari just kind of shrugs. She goes, "Okay, I'll work on some more of my new teleport circles."
Alright. And in the meantime, I'm going to see if I can scry on this incubus person.
Well, good luck with that, I guess.
says any particular creature that I choose, but it's in the same place as it, same place of as just same place, same plane of existence as me though. So he's probably still in the 9 hells or something. Give it a day.
Give it a couple of days.
Yeah, give it a couple of days. I wonder if Dream will work though.
I mean, if it
A
doesn't
creature
specify.
known to me, it doesn't specifically say.
Alright, well, you do know of him and you've talked to him before, so I suppose that classifies.
Yep.
Guess. Well, brain things.
Alright, I'm going to message him about the duel, and I'll talk to you all later.
Alrighty,
So-
well, good luck.
I have this important question that I would pose in question, but in character, but I don't think Indexter was referred to. Do demons even go to sleep?
Desdemona has Indexter, and she's gone to the
Yes.
gone to the temple.
That's true.
That's right. Demons don't have to sleep. Dang it. At least
I mean, I get-
don't think they have to sleep.
I mean, unless specified, I don't think so.
It usually just says that because they are so and so, they don't need to sleep or eat or anything.
Let me double check that.
Yeah, I just looked it up. As written, fiends have to eat, drink, and sleep.
Oh, they have
Mhm.
to? Okay. That
Apparently.
means I can use the dream spell.
That's as written, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But that's up to the DM.
Just a moment. You can try it.
Okay. It's not going to be any nightmarish dream, just a message.
So you're going to have a conversation and not, I'm going to kill you?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So he doesn't need to make any save.
But what you mean to say is he doesn't get to make a save?
No, he doesn't have to make any saves. It's a dream.
True.
Does you?
So you appear in his dream and he seems to look around and he's like, you.
Yes, me. Listen. Listen. There's a reason I called you here tonight.
He gives you a stern look and he's like, oh, and what is that?
It's just a friendly duel to the death later, you know.
Hmm? What is this for?
It's for my friend that who thinks you're her boyfriend?
Hmm.
My druid friend.
Okay.
Mia.
He walks up close to you and he says, I will, I'm thinking real quick. I will see you in a bit. I'll be sure that your head decorates my shelf wonderfully.
Oh, I'd say the same exact thing. But you said it first. But yeah, I'm going to absolutely kill you. In a fair fight. Deal?
Yes. He shakes hands with you.
Alright. See you in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And the dream ends. Okay. Should be
So-
the next morning for her, so anybody else can go.
Mm-hmm. If I recall correctly, someone was infiltrating their own temple or something?
That would be me.
Okay, just a moment.
Oh, I should also say to meet me outside the gates of Haven.
He requests to inform you that he will not respond that quickly.
Okay.
So, someone is sneaking into a temple for some
Yes.
odd reason.
Oh my god. But it's still a 16, so...
I was actually thinking of using your previous roll.
Oh, what was my previous?
Just don't worry, I'll look for it.
Eh.
It's a bit further back.
Yeah, it's quite a bit further back.
I just remember it being very high or natural. So yes, I'm going to say you are successfully stealthy.
Okay. I sneak my way into the temple, making sure none of the priests and monks know I was there.
Okay. And what do you do now? They don't seem to have noticed you.
I cast invisibility on myself.
They definitely don't seem to notice you.
Oh, they don't see it. Okay.
Well, I was saying initially they did not notice you, but then you cast invisibility, and now they definitely don't notice you.
Because you're invisible.
Yeah, I might as well be a ninja at this point.
Yeah, so long as they don't have true sight, you're fine.
I'm going to poke around to see if anything suspicious is going on. I have Indexter in my bag of holding, just in case.
You poke around. One thing you do notice is there seems to be a new installation for a new god. This seems to be like a god of trickery. They say this person is named. Let's see, Alrith. And they say she's very new.
She's very what?
She's very new.
Ah.
A new god. Oh boy.
I
You
whispered
see-
to
Oh.
Indexter. Indexter, very quietly, do you have any information on Alrith or whoever this god is?
He thinks for a bit, and he says, I don't have much about them. They must have recently ascended.
Why would there be a new god? And a trickster god of all things? Maybe the records hold something.
You also see Harry leaving the room for said god, but you're not sure if that's relevant.
Harry?
The one that you're suspicious of.
I follow Harry. Very carefully.
Very carefully. Okay. After a while, you see. Just a moment. I actually didn't really plan this ahead. Just a moment. You seem to, from what you can tell, it appears that he might be praying to this new god, but there are certain ambiguities in the way he's speaking that make it difficult for you to tell.
Do I need to roll perception or call on Indexter again?
That is your decision.
I'm going to use perception to see if I can hear better.
Okay. Roll perception. So yeah, you can hear the words better, but it doesn't clarify the language that he's speaking.
Can I identify what language it is?
And then he starts speaking it. And actually, you know what? Sure, go ahead and try to identify language. I've come to the conclusion that he's actually just talking in a different language.
Would that be history or arcana or investigation?
We'll go with history. Okay. Now I need a list of languages. Just a moment. Do. He seems to be speaking in some sort of undercommon, but you are unsure.
And I only speak in Common, Sylvan, and Thieves' Cant. I whisper to Indexter, do you understand undercommon?
He says, I can confirm that is undercommon.
Can you...
But that seems to be a different dialect than I am used to.
New god and a different dialect. I watch Harry. Does he do anything else?
After he's done praying, he goes to his room and picks up a book and starts studying it. This book is not scripture.
It's what?
The book is not scripture.
Non-scripture?
He's not studying scriptures. He's reading a different kind of book.
Ah. Can I take a gander at the cover?
Let's see.
Is there like a title or a specific design pattern to it?
You want to roll me an investigation?
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
It looks like a wizard spellbook.
A wizard spellbook. What would a priest have? Why would a priest have one of those?
After reading for a bit, he seems to put it away and go about doing other services, which you don't seem to notice anything other than him talking vaguely about a trickster god who may or may not be named Alrith.
I'm gonna see if I can steal the book.
You're going to see if you can steal the book. Okay. You want to make a sleight of hand check for that?
First I gotta see if there's a trap.
If there's a trap? Okay.
And is it perception or investigation?
Yes, he trapped his pockets.
Oh, I thought he put it in his chest drawer. Okay, yeah.
This is probably a book he would keep with him.
Okay, since I am invisible, I got advantage, and I'm going to try sleight of hand.
Okay. Let's see. Was this like in the middle of everywhere?
I was thinking in a corridor where there isn't anyone but the two of us. And in Dexter.
You're still invisible though, and he needs to do like a perception check.
This is true. Just a moment, let me check.
Even with passive perception, he won't be able to see you.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to notice you taking the book.
I quickly pocket the book and decide to leave Harry alone and go investigate the chamber to Alrith.
Okay. There's only a couple clerics here. But all the other clerics that are here are very clear about their devotion to Alrith.
Looks like a pranksters convention. Do I notice anything unusual about the room?
Other than it's like pristine and they just barely made it, not really.
No secret lovers?
You can roll perception.
Alright.
You don't seem to see anything secret.
Well, I'm going to inspect the archives next. See if I can find anything on Alrith.
Okay.
Should that be like a religion check? Or investigation?
Now, for just to be curious, are you trying to sneak some research, or are you actually trying to do it openly or something?
I am sneaking to do research.
Okay, so you pull the book off the shelf and you open it up and you realize that you can't see the book because it's invisible.
I place the book on a lectern and move my hand so that it becomes invisible.
Okay.
It becomes visible, I mean. Then I carefully flip through the pages.
Okay. Let's see. There seems to be this book in particular. Actually, you want to roll investigation real quick? Okay. This book seems to give a list of a history of various trickery gods. And Alrith does not seem to be in there because she's new. And it does talk about other gods. And there is one god that does not seem to have a name. But from what you can tell from the book, this god tends to pose as other gods. And the worshippers of this god are non-specific about the god, how they worship the other god that they're supposedly worshipping. This god is also evil.
I wonder if there's a connection to this nameless god in Alrith.
Looking through books, you also notice that there's some text that says that when you get resurrected, or when someone uses a spell to bring you back, the soul that is being called knows the alignment of the caster.
They won't notice the alignment of the caster?
They know the alignment of the caster, so they can decide whether or not they want to come back based on the alignment of the caster.
I'll have to tell Gwen this. I then quickly write down what I found in the book and pocket it in my bag of holding.
So you're pocketing the book?
No, I'm...
Oh, you're pocketing your notes. Okay. Is that what you
Yeah,
meant?
though I'm pretty sure Dexter's on my shoulder reading
Hmm.
book 2.
He's already read the book.
Okay.
Or you notice that he is done reading the book way before you are.
Yeah, of course he does. If there's no other books, no other books for me to look at, I'm going to examine the reliquary, where the vault that keeps the dangerous artifacts is.
It seems to be sealed shut.
That's good. So that means the dangerous stuff is out of the way.
Is there a character do anything else before returning to the party?
I keep an eye and an ear out for anything strange as I make my way back to the outside. Do I hear or see anything strange?
Not that you can that you notice, or not that you. If there was something strange, you did not notice it. Let me put it that way.
I better get back to the others.
You return to the others.
I'm back.
Oh, figure something out?
We need to go somewhere private.
Alright.
Let's say we head to an empty room upstairs.
Okay, then I can tell you the news that I have to go through.
Wait, what?
Okay, listen.
You missed a lot, Hikari grins.
Yeah, I remember that incubus from before? The one we sent back to hell?
Yes?
I have to kill him again. By myself. So that my friend can stop being in love with him.
You're kidding, right?
I wish I was.
You never heard of Fly. In fact, you befriend him.
I mean, I don't want to talk down your abilities, Gwen, but I mean, if I'm being honest, like, you are honestly the nicest woman I have ever met in my life.
That is very flattering. But you don't want to get me angry. Trust me.
I can believe it. I can believe it.
Never underestimate a druid.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Any case.
So, is Desdemona going to talk with just Gwen, or is she going to talk with the rest of the party
everybody?
as well? Okay.
I bring out the book, I bring out the note, I bring out Indexter, and I give him a full recap of.
So, I chuck you all into a room.
I give them a full recap of what I found at the temple. So apparently, there's a new god in town, and Harry is some sort of worshipper.
New god.
New god?
Yes, a trickster god we never heard of before, named Ulrith.
Can I make a religion check?
You can.
Don't bother.
You determined you've never heard of this name before.
Alright.
Apparently this is like a brand new god, like fresh out of the oven.
Well, like, so the cosmos just farted and he came into existence or something?
Or she.
Ew. Hikari makes a face. Is that how gods are made?
Someone just decided to believe in him very hard, and one day he just suddenly appeared.
Wait, I'm confused. Are gods made by farts or by believing?
No,
They're made
no,
through
I'm
belief.
no. Yes, it's a belief thing. I'm not a worshiper. I was making a joke. Okay.
He's just joking.
Oh, okay.
This is Discworld Hogfather all over again. But
Why
anyway,
not?
Anyway, Harry was going over this book. I couldn't understand what he was saying, but it was in Undercommon. I asked Dexter, but he says it's in a dialect that he couldn't understand.
Okay, who here knows Undercom? I don't.
Mm-mm.
Nope, sorry.
God, if Indra were here, she'd read it right away.
Indra?
Yeah, she's a drow. She's a
Oh.
nice drow, I
She's
swear.
She kills everybody. How is she nice?
She was nice
I
to
mean-
us.
Well, yeah, I'll give you that. You're right, Kitai.
And he just kind of like looks at everyone.
But then she crosses arms over her chest and gives a pout. She goes, but she did want to make us into lunch. Well, didn't she call us that once?
No, she wanted Ilris to be lunch when we first met him.
Yeah.
But Ilris was a fox and we were foxes.
Okay, so lizard folk, snake people, and drow. Who
I
are
know,
you
we're
people?
weird bugs.
Seriously.
We're all
very,
misfits.
very, very, very strange group.
We're all misfits.
And you just kind of like, how am I the most normal one here? This has never happened to me before.
Gwen just shrugs.
Hikari shrugs too.
Welcome to the group.
Alright, anyway, so bottom line, a new god's in town and some weird stuff's going down.
There's more. I also came across a text involving a god whose name is either scrubbed from history or is forgotten. But apparently he poses as other gods.
That's,
Can I make another religion check for that?
Yes, you may.
Yeesh.
You have heard of this god before. Usually their worshippers pretend to worship a different god, but they're kind of vague in their wording and such, and it's not entirely clear who they're praying to.
It's very vague.
so I mean...
Personally,
go
my
ahead.
guess is that this Alrith is this nameless god. But that's well, like I said, that's a guess.
Yeah, so put two and two together, I suppose.
Yes, it's pretty suspicious.
Yeah, it is very suspicious, especially since Harry was the only one who managed to revive Nia after several other failed
That reminds
attempts.
me.
What?
Desdemona hands her the note regarding the resurrection spell.
I take a
saw
closer
us-
look at it.
It says that,
Apparently,
go ahead.
if you use this particular spell, the soul can choose whether or not to be revived or not, depending on your alignment. For example, if you're a good soul and someone with malicious intent seeks to resurrect you, you get to say a hard no on that. And it's the same in reverse.
Wait, so... And like, Taladar thinks that... So... Okay, so what you're
Marco.
saying is that this particular way of reviving things, like, oh, well, I mean, you're a good person, okay, I'll come back. If you're a bad person, no, but then it can be the other way around. So,
If you're a good person trying to revive someone and they don't want to be resurrected by someone who is good, then they'll say no. They'll pass on that.
so
that
this,
means Harry. Oh god.
so this Harry guy seems kind of suspect then.
He is very suspect. That's the case.
Indeed.
We'll
And
have
I
to do like a
I
secret
searched-
investigation on him a bit further.
And you have to be very, 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 very discreet when doing it.
Yeah.
No, don't be polite. Do not say what you are doing. Just pretend you're doing something else.
Right.
Or if you're like me, become invisible and sneak your way in and stalk them.
I can try to talk to them too. Hikari grins.
No.
Let's do as Desdemona says here and be discreet.
Aw.
Okay,
I
well,
think the only other person, at least that I know of, that can assist me is Bar. Because he is just as stealthy as me, if not more. Especially when it's complete darkness.
yeah, man, I kind of notice whenever he stands in the corner, he kind of fades in and out of existence, and I feel like I'm going crazy.
Yeah, he does that.
Because at this point in time, you guys realize that he's been standing in the room this entire time.
Yeah.
Candy
Passive
lizard.
perception.
Yeah, he's been there.
Does a passive perception of 17 enable Desdemona to see him?
I mean,
It's
you're in a
for-
lit room. So, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Unless the room is pitch black.
Yeah,
But
because
anyway.
in that case, then even your dark vision wouldn't allow you to see him.
No.
But anyway, I need to find someone who can translate this book, figure out what's in it. It's all I know is that it's a wizard spell book, and I had to pickpocket it from Harry.
Wizard spellbook. I don't know.
Oh yeah, wizardry.
Question
I
is,
don't know.
why would a priest have a
Uh,
wizard's?
Boss speaks up. I know Undercommon.
See, I remember you learning Undercommon, saying that you know Undercommon at some point. I was just about to ask.
Desdemona hands Bar the book. Can
I'll give it a
you?
look?
Ah,
That'd be great.
yes. Well, this will be interesting. Yes, you see that this book is definitely a wizard spell book. And for clarification, Harry was not reading out of it earlier.
Well, oh, I thought he was.
Let's see. You don't really see very many things identifying the book. You might need to have a wizard actually interpret it.
So
But
far the only
you
other
can see like the headings of a couple of spells.
Alright, Bar's gonna hand it back and then say, this is some wizard shit.
Swear!
Okay. Yeah, this is some wizard stuff. Okay.
All right. Well,
Do you want a
and you-
couple select headers from the book?
What?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see this one. You see one called Create Undead.
Oh, that's necromancy.
Another one's called Bestow Curse.
Oh.
But you don't seem to understand the notes regarding the spells. You just have the header of the spell.
I only know 2 wizards in the area that could probably translate this.
Create Undead. Like, I kind of have my ear to the ground over all this, but hasn't Haven kind of had an undead problem lately?
Yes. It
it
has.
Yes, it is. My family reunion.
That nobody likes or enjoys.
Or even wanted.
Well. And I thought my family was weird.
You haven't seen my family, and we're the ruling family of this land.
There's another label that might be of interest, but you are not entirely sure, called Dord. I want to get this name real quick. Real quick. Dwarmonji's Instant Summons. It doesn't tell you what it does. You just see the spell heading.
Summons what? That's the question. Hey, we need to find a wizard. A wizard
know-
we can trust.
I have 2 wizards we can trust.
Okay.
My grandson, Matthias, and my great-granddaughter, Angela. They're wizards. Or at least Angela's a wizard in training.
We may want to find a more experienced wizard.
Then Matthias.
Okay.
So,
You guys go and do that. I have a duel to be prepared for.
You need help with any of that, or?
Oh no, this is a one-on-one thing.
Alright,
need to-
well,
do you want to borrow Ripper's kindness from me?
I don't think I need it. Also, I need someone to look after Lethra for me.
I mean, I guess I can do that.
Okay, she's all yours. And then she proceeds to tell him all the needs and wants and all the fussy whims that Lethra is known to have.
Tal,
Like a parrot.
Talda starts going cross-eyed.
Hikari was concerned to Gwen. She goes, "Are you sure you don't have someone to help you?"
I got this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Honestly, I'd feel better if at least one of us was there to back you up in case things go south.
I'll be fine. Never underestimate a druid.
Yeah, I mean, let's
Oh,
leave her.
wait a
Let's leave her
minute.
to it for now.
You're not alone. You're never alone. You got Jelly.
That's true.
Jelly.
I mean, as she's pointed out, she's druids, and like I've only seen like a handful of druids in my lifetime, and I can tell you, like I never want to go anywhere near them.
That's fair.
I don't mean that disrespectfully. Just I mean, I've seen the stuff that they can do with nature. I've never looked at a tree the same way again.
That is absolutely fair.
Somehow I'm getting a vision of the Evil Dead in my head. Thank you
Okay,
very much.
Real quick before I guess we go, Hikari goes over to Gwen and she gives her one of her. She has 2 bottles of holy water, so she gives her one of the bottles. She goes, "Here, for good luck."
Thank you.
Wait,
I'll use
no-
it wisely.
does Gwen know how to use a crossbow?
No.
Oh well, I give her one of my silver crossbow bolts in case he gets too close, stabbing in the heart with this.
Sure, I can use it as a dagger, I suppose.
I am still the crossbow Santa.
All I need is my magic. It'll be fine.
Still, signal us in case things go crazy.
Hikari gives Gwen a hug.
Oh.
So does Katai. Be
Please
careful.
be careful. Yes, please come back.
I will. Promise.
We'll watch
Good.
over these 2, Gwen. And I'm pretty sure Flora and Frin would love to see them again.
Alright, thank you.
Hikari looks kind of down. She goes, "Everybody's leaving."
Not for long.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
If you win and you manage to get your friend to reconvert, you can meet us at the castle.
Got it.
Oh, and be careful out there.
She nods.
So you guys head to the castle?
It's probably nighttime right now, so we'd
Yeah.
probably get sleep.
Okay.
Bari's been to the castle, right?
Uh,
Yes.
I don't know.
I think so.
Yes.
Okay. I just
I mean, his
remember.
token's on the page.
Okay. Well, real quick, Hikari will look to. You know what? Did Hikari ever ask you your name? Tal.
Half elf. I think she's talking to you.
Yeah.
No, he's muted.
Sorry, I completely forgot.
Okay. I don't even think Hikari's ever asked you your name.
Oh, well,
But so
my
Hikari-
name is...
Well,
Yeah.
just real quick, Hikari will point to you and say, I guess this is all she's heard is half elf. So, half elf, she says, you're going to see a castle. A big castle.
My name's Tal Da. Just Tal's fine.
I'm gonna
Tally?
move you guys back downstairs.
And he just kind of pauses that and shrugs. Yeah, sure, yeah.
Tally, you're going to see Desdemona's castle. She's a princess.
Oh, yeah, that's, completely forgot about that. Yeah, you said you were the ruling family.
I'm actually a
Could
countess.
I pause you guys there for a moment?
Sure.
Gwen, when you go to step outside, you see that everything's made out of cake.
Happy birthday to me.
Do you rub your eyes or double take or anything, or do you just continue walking through the city of cake?
This is an illusion, isn't it?
You rub your eyes, and the cake and the visions of cake go away, and then when you go step forward, you kick a box.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You're briefly seeing through the pyro's eyes.
Do you pick up the box?
I brought it with my staff.
It doesn't seem to do anything.
I tried.
It does seem to have the conspicuous lettering of CAKE on it.
I open it.
There's a slice of cake inside.
Hey! I pocket the cake.
You pocket the cake while it's in the. So you leave it in the box.
Well, it's still in the box. Yeah.
Okay, just checking because I'm not entirely sure pocketing a raw slice of cake would end well.
In my bag of holding it goes.
Okay,
Moving on.
done with you. Back to you guys.
Alright. Actually, I don't mean to pry Miss, Grigorov, I believe. Yeah, that's the ruling family, Grigorov.
Yes.
But, well, I guess if we're just waiting around, then you mind if I ask a few questions?
Of course.
Hikari immediately points to Tal. Nope, you can't date her. She's taken.
I mean, she's pretty, but not really my type.
Don't flatter yourself. I have a fiance.
Oh, well, I mean, that's cool. I mean, where is he? I haven't really seen anyone else around.
He's on a quest right now, purifying a once holy sword.
Oh, so he's like one of them paladin types?
He is of tier.
Oh, so one of the justice fellas, okay. Is he
Sorry.
is he this and he's like, wait, is this the snake guy that you guys talked about?
Stupid snake!
Yes, my fiance is a Yuan-Ti. Yes, I know it is strange, but when you're my age, you're not exactly picky. Besides, he has a very good heart.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I find that a little hard to believe.
You're taking it better than Gwen did.
Like I said, my whole life has just kind of been a bit weird, so I mean...
Life's a circus.
Yeah. But I mean, as long as he's good to you, I guess, and, well, I mean, I'm sure there's benefits to basically being what is in essence a Naga with hands.
if it means anything, Victory and I are scared of you, Auntie. But Arizal, we've grown to think of Arizal as a good friend of ours.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
that's good, I guess.
Yeah, he's a good stupid snake. We had another stupid snake who was bad and tortured us for a couple of years, but not
It's a
not stupid
long
snake.
story, to put it simply. We've been on this journey for possibly a year or so.
And what, it took you like a year to figure it out?
Oh, I'd say about 10 months at best.
I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense, but I'm sorry, I'm still trying to process it because I'm so used to UNT being like the whole, slavery stuff, and it's just yeah.
I can assure you he is nothing like that. In fact, he's banished because he was banished from his people because he didn't share their viewpoints.
Oh, well, I mean, okay, I guess, but I mean, do you have any plans for when he gets back? Because, I mean, you said he's off on some quest. Like, how far away is he?
I do not know. All I do know is that he sends us letters every chance he gets.
I mean, hey, at least he stays in contact, I suppose.
Yes.
And from the sounds of it, he seems faithful, so, I mean, you don't gotta worry about anything.
That's true.
I mean, hey, I hope you two make each other very happy, because, I mean, it sounds like you both have had a quite rough go of it, so you probably deserve it.
We both had hellish lives during our time. We both had hellish lives, and we seem to counter it when we're together.
I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I mean,
how about we change the subject? Did you have any other questions?
You guys mind if I stick with you for a bit? I mean, I'm kind of out of work for the moment after I did Frey's little thing, and just,
Well, if you wish, though, there's a good chance we'll be going up against a powerful, power-hungry vampire shortly. So, keep your eyes open.
Alright, well, I'm in it for the long haul, I guess. I've had to do extermination duty before, this isn't anything different.
Did I mention that this vampire is A, my father, and B, seeking to steal the power of a Tarask so he can dominate the world?
That's still in our village.
I call that Tuesday.
I just want to check real quick. Do you guys actually say this out loud?
Not out loud. Just once we're once we're on the trail between the castle and Haven, when no one's around.
Okay.
But yeah, he hears this as they're traveling it, and he's like, some people just kind of kill monsters for a living. Why do you have such a weird, and dangerous life?
Or is it me?
You know what, let's just keep going. I'm in this for the long haul.
Okay, so you guys arrive at the castle. Flop. I assume you ask for your grandson. Let's see, this would be this one. He comes over and says, what do you need, Grandma?
Dream is having Discord issues again.
I can't hear you, Dream.
Yeah, she's having Discord issues.
Okay.
You may have to type it out.
Yeah, but you want to assume that we're definitely gonna go find him.
Well, in the meantime, I'm just communing with nature outside of Haven until he shows up.
Okay. Just so you know, Glenn, you noticed something in the west. But I'm not going to tell you what that is yet until they leave the castle.
Okay.
Okay. Hello?
Hello. Okay, so your grandson comes over. He says, "Okay, what do you need, Grandma?"
I need you to translate a text for me. She then hands Matthias the book.
You reach in your bag to pull out the book and it's not there.
Oh, god dang it.
What the hell? I look to the twins and Bar. Did you take the book?
Hikari holds up her hands. No.
Wait, Hikari has, like, max perception.
Yeah, I do.
So does Bar.
And none of them saw anything?
None of them saw anything.
Because whoever did it was invisible. Maybe.
Do you not have the book then, Grandma, then?
I had it, but it was in my bag. I swear I put it in here. But
Unless the book is, like...
Unless
I
it's in
don't
Gwen's
know.
possession?
Bound to him? I don't know. Magically bound. Like a weapon bond. But it's a book. I don't friggin' know. I'm not here.
Matthias, what is it possible for textbooks to be bound to their casters?
No. Not that I can think of, but if you're asking a question like what I think you're asking at, there is a spell that allows you to summon an object if you do not have it. It's called just a moment. I want to make sure I get this right.
Oh no.
Dimension door?
Dwarmgee's instant summons. It involves you pairing an object with some sort of crystal. And you can break the crystal and it will teleport the item to your hands.
I
That's
think
what that does.
Well, that means I'd have to steal it again and probably kill Harry in the process.
You're coming in really quiet, Dream.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I had to close the door because of cat. Anyway, looks like I'll have to steal it from Harry again and kill him. To make sure it stays in
Is
my
there a
possession.
reason you want to kill Harry?
He's been acting very suspicious as of late. We recently brought in a skull on a stick that was your great uncle's. And he was acting weird. And I did some investigating yesterday, and there seems to be a new god involved called Alrith. There's supposed to be a god of trickery.
Yes, I heard of the new god. She is a good one.
Yes. but
Chaotic
I've
good, if
also-
I recall correctly.
I've also heard about this one named Spot that impersonates gods. That's on the side of evil.
I'm not sure about it.
All I know is that book had a series of necromancy spells in which we only know a little bit. I was going to bring it to you to decipher because it was undercommon. And it's, as Bar put it, full of wizardy shit. And I'll pay the little fox girl later.
Okay.
Long story short, something about this is suspicious, and we need your help in the magic related.
Okay. Out of character, you mentioned something about a stick with a skull on it. Harry did not have such an item.
I deposited it. Oh no, wait. I forgot.
That was somebody
Diane
else
has
who had it?
Diane
Yeah,
has it.
No, not Diane. The fox guy has it.
Yeah, he has it at the moment.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little mixed up.
Harry did not touch it, as far as we know.
Long story short, he was acting weird.
Okay. I will let the locals keep an eye out on him. I assume secretly, of course.
Yes, and from what I can tell, this Alvarez has followers. So be careful on who you speak to.
Okay. And
And for God's sakes, don't do anything foolish.
okay. I'll be sure to take care of that then, Grandma. Do you guys head out of the castle then?
If no one else is doing anything, unless Hickory and Kitai want to meet with Fern and Flora.
Weren't they heading to the castle anyway?
You are in the castle at the moment, yes.
Oh. Ninja?
I guess just to say a quick hi.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's go say hi real quick. I think I have some leftover candy I can share.
Oh dear. I'm not entirely sure their parents would want you to be sharing that candy.
They don't have to know.
That's gonna have to be sleight of hand.
Chaotic good.
Beware of the chaotic good. Let's see. I don't think I actually have tokens for those two.
And I had a picture too. Just pick 2 random tokens and we'll figure it out later.
But and I don't know how to roleplay the.
Flora's the shy, sweet one who has a crush on Kitai, and
yeah, I'm gonna let you take care of the children.
Alright, so as they were talking, 2 familiar little half-elf girls make their way to the throne room. And there they find familiar faces. Grandmother! They embrace Desdemona happily, and as soon as they saw the twins, they run over and greet them. Hi guys! Been a long time.
Hi! Hikari throws her hands up in the air happily.
It has been a while.
Flora plays with her hair shyly as she speaks to Kitai. What are you doing here?
Well, Desdemona had something to ask one of her grandsons, was it?
You mean our daddy? That was Fern.
If you're talking about the one called Matthias, then yes.
Yep, that's our daddy.
Yep, you're supposed to bring a book, but apparently the book's gone now.
Fern puffs out her cheeks in a pouting look. That's dumb.
That's what I think too. But looks like we gotta go back and go get the book and then come back again. I don't know. But apparently a new god's been born.
Fern and Flora tilt their heads in confusion. A new god?
Yeah, apparently they play pranks.
Fern is grinning at the sound of this. Ooh, that sounds like fun.
I know,
Flora,
right?
Flora, on the other hand, shrinks. I don't know. That doesn't sound very nice.
No, it doesn't.
As long as the pranks are not harmful, they're just funny. Speaking of, and then Hikari grins and she goes, "Want some candy?" Candy Lizard gave me some.
The girl's eyes sparkle as they see the candy. Ooh. Really?
Yeah, I can always get more from the Candy Lizard. I don't mind sharing.
Fern happily takes some candy while Flora looks to Hickory confused. Candy Lizard?
He's a friend of ours we've been traveling with.
I am the Candy Lizard.
Yeah, Hikari grins. Yeah, he's just right there.
Yeah, hearing Bar's voice, Flora hides behind Kitai while Fern just stands straight up, looks at Bar, and she asks, "You're the Candy Lizard?"
I am.
Yep, he gave me
Fern
all
grins.
this candy.
Fern grins. Can we have some candy too?
Bard abruptly turns and begins to head for the exit. I shall return.
Oh no.
Yay, all the candy!
Meanwhile, at the local merchant.
Oh, boy.
Hello, Sir Lizard. What are you here for?
Let me see how much I have. Okay. I will place down 50 gold and then say, "You know why I'm here."
This is a different merchant.
Okay, it's a different merchant. He's just
The merchant that he's thinking of is in Hometer, and you are in Haven.
I thought I bought candy from both places.
I don't recall you buying candy from the Haven place.
Anyway, he places down the money and then says, "I would like to take all your candy."
They give you a bewildered expression, and then they're like, okay. Then they start working on packaging all the candy.
Deliver
Candy
it to
Lizard.
deliver it to the Grivgorov Castle.
They're like, okay, we'll be sure to do that.
He takes one of the packages and then slowly starts backing out of the store, but he's backing out backwards, so he's still facing them, and he says, "If it is not delivered, I will return." And then the door closes, blocking view, and he begins to head back to the castle.
Was that intended, out of character, was that intended as a threat?
No, that's just Bar.
Okay.
Bar.
Okay. Just checking.
I love it.
So Bar returns with no candy.
No, he took one of the packages.
Okay.
Yeah, more is coming. A lot more is coming. He's just giving us a teaser.
So Bar returns, and he will hand them the package and then say, "I could not carry it all. More will be delivered soon."
Hikari grins and goes, "See, candy lizard."
Yeah, Fern is just super impressed. Wow.
His real name's Bar, but I like to call him Candy Lizard. Same way I call Arizal Stupid Snake.
That's real cool, says Fern. And you're traveling with him?
Yep, he's helped out. He's helped us out a lot, even though he has been different. But he's a lot of fun.
I am this fun you speak of.
Yes.
Fern chuckles as she whispers to Hickory and Kitai. And he talks funny. Beth!
I know, huh?
Bart places the package in one of the girl's hands, and then he just slowly starts wandering away.
Thank you, Bar.
Yeah, thank you again.
You are welcome.
Yes, thank you. And Fern waves happily. Come visit us again, Mr. Candy Lizard.
I shall do so.
Well, I guess we have to go now then. So we gotta go get the book again and come back. Save some of the candy for me.
Fern pout. Aw, do you guys have to go already?
It depends on Desmond and everybody else, but we still gotta go get that book.
Well, you know where to find us.
Yeah, we could play hide and seek when we come back.
Oh, I know the best hiding places.
Good. Kitai. What's the other sister's name? I'm sorry.
Flora.
The shy one, right?
Yeah, that's the shy one, Flora.
Okay, so Hikari looks and goes, well, we'll make sure Kitai and Flora can't find us.
We gotta. And what about my sister?
You know, that way they can hide together.
Fern grins madly at this. Ooh. I like the way you think.
Ship! Ship!
Oh. Anyway. If that's everything, we can head down to Haven.
Okay.
Okay, real quick, how much would a solid gold sickle pay for?
That is a good question.
How much would a normal sickle go for? Just make it twice as expensive.
Well, I was thinking if it's made out of solid gold, then you might as well just melt all the GP into the sickle and then...
If it's for a spell and it doesn't list the component as having a price, it can be whatever price. I'd say 5 gold per... But that's just what I'd do.
We double check.
Well, there was one thing I wanted to do before we headed out.
Wow, those are all really specific. Wow.
Go ahead, Andy.
Okay.
Bye, Flora. Sorry we couldn't stay. Sorry we had to leave. We have to leave so soon after coming back.
It's okay. I mean, you're an adventurer. This happens a lot, I bet.
It does.
Well,
Hikari's grinning in the background.
so is Fern. Well, whenever you want to come back, just stop on over.
I will.
Yeah. Fern,
Hikari leans into Kitai and whispers to him, "You like her," and then immediately runs away. Bye.
Wait,
and
what?
Fern pulls her sister away. Well, we gotta get back to our school studies. You know, before Mom catches us.
Hide the candy.
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll see you guys.
Bye.
Kitai has a crush. Kitai has a crush.
What's a crush?
Same thing that when Desdemona had a crush on Arizel, remember?
You're... Are you saying Are you saying Flora and I are gonna end up like Desdemona and Arizal?
Hikari just blinked and she just shrugged. She goes, hmm. But then and then right away she grants. She goes, but you guys do look cute together.
I thank you for the compliment.
What are siblings for? She pats his shoulder with a big old grin. Brain.
Sorry. I actually missed some of that.
We're just leaving the castle.
Yeah, I missed some of that voicing earlier, so I was trying to grab it from YouTube, but apparently it's being stupid. Anywho.
Yeah, sorry for the distraction.
Anywho, as you guys leave the castle, you see in the west a very tall object. Or at least you assume it's very tall, seeing how you think it's coming from its standing in Hometer.
Oh no.
What's
Ray
that?
done now?
Gwen, you can tell from where you are standing that it is a tree. And you can see
Frey.
it from all the way over here.
Frey,
It
you beautiful.
towers over everything.
Oh, Frey. Frey, I owe you big time for that.
That's a big tree.
That's
For those
Anyway.
of you who are familiar with Tales of Tabria, that kind of tree, that size. Visible from the other side of the continent.
It's freaking World Tree.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I guess Frey, did what Gwen asked.
That little gnome is insane.
That's our Frey. She's always been that way.
Go big or go home.
I mean, that is
Actually,
her
go big.
mantra, basically.
Yeah.
It's written on the front of her shop. Go big, go home.
And now it's displayed everywhere for everyone to see.
Yep. Anyway.
You should have seen what she made for Indra.
What? You know what? Let's keep going.
Some sort of steam-powered carrot.
I think I've seen those around.
Bloody death traps, if you ask me.
I mean, they're kind of cool, but anyway.
For reference, Gwen, yes, I would consider you to have seen this tree.
Oh boy. Anyway. I'm currently waiting for him to show up. In the meantime, I'm casting a brand new spell.
Do you recall what he said during the dream?
Not
Hasn't responded
really.
yet?
Was I going to meet him, or was he going to meet me?
I'm going to say that it was probably determined that he was going to find you.
Okay, so I'm standing outside of Haven.
And he also said that he hasn't responded yet, and it might take a while.
Well, in any case, I'm outside of Haven, and I'm going to cast a brand new spell, Druid Growth,
Okay.
which does quite a lot of things, but it has to be cast after 10 minutes. But it lasts for a whole day.
Okay.
And I am immune to all of these effects.
Okay.
So basically, fog, self-explanatory, difficult terrain, living trees, up to 4 awakened trees. And I'm going to also put spike growth on the ground.
Okay. You set this all up.
That is part of the Druid Grove, by the way. And I am completely immune to all of these effects. Though the fog doesn't come up until a bit later. Until he actually shows up. And the fight starts.
Okay. You do realize that he's probably not going to arrive this day, right?
That is also true. I guess I could wait until I get...
You could, check on him every night?
Yeah, check on him every night with Dream.
Well, you have an interesting looking grove. Congratulations.
Yeah, it lasts for 24 hours. Unless I, just continuously put it there for... a year.
Which you're probably not going to do.
No. It means I have to go harvest a whole bunch of mistletoe.
Okay, Hikari, do you study anything in Haven before you leave? Hikari!
What?
Do you study anything in Haven before you leave?
I can study things? Where can I study?
So you could possibly teleport to specific locations.
I can put a spell circle down. Yee! Ooh,
You find so you look for the teleportation circle then?
Yes.
You find it. And you memorize it after about 1 minute of studying it.
Yes! Hikari puts her arms in the air after she wrote it down. She goes, now I can teleport everybody here. We don't have to walk.
Wait, you can?
She grins to Kitai. She goes, that's why I learned teleportation for. Or teleport. So that way, instead of walking everywhere, once I learn the teleportation circle, we can teleport here. Quick and easy.
Does that mean you're not going to steal magic water from people anymore?
Now, let's not get too hasty, Kitai. That was just a test.
Hasty?
I mean, teleport's helpful for getting us around, yeah, but I can also do it to get certain things out of people's hands, like I did that cup. And I gotta keep practicing even the little things. So I have to do it again, then I have to keep practicing, right? She just grins innocently at him.
It's sounding like you're making an excuse.
No, of course not. She's still grinning.
You don't sound very convincing when you're smiling like that.
She just grins and starts to skip off back to the group.
Oh dear.
Okay. So you all gather back together. What do you do now?
I'm still waiting.
Guess we still gotta find the book. Oh, you know what? No. We still gotta find that.
Yeah,
book.
I was going to steal that book again.
Ooh, excuse me.
Okay. Gwen? Regretfully, he does not show up that day.
Yeah.
You guys go to steal the book from Harry, and you are told that he went on a trip.
Okay, a trip where?
What was
The
that?
trip to where? That is the question.
He didn't tell us.
Of course he
And
did.
you didn't.
That is
and you
highly
didn't-
suspect.
Okay, and you didn't think to ask?
We usually don't.
You don't keep tabs on your own members.
Exactly. What happens if something were to happen to them? And we need to send a search party. How can we find them if we don't
In
know
case
where
you
they
hadn't
went?
noticed, undead have been spotted around Haven quite frequently. Keeping tabs on all important members, especially clerics, I imagine would be a very important thing to do.
Like, oh yeah, you raise a valid point. We'll start doing that in the future.
Oh my god, how's this place not collapsed?
Right, that's a question.
It's never was like this. Desdemona's rubbing her temples.
Okay, so are we all sorted for now? So where do we head off now?
Since we... Oh no, wait. I don't think Gwen's seen Harry.
I've seen him once.
Think you can scry him?
Maybe? Or I could use a dream spell. That usually works better.
Whichever works.
Yeah.
Just so we can figure out where he went.
Well, I'll try to be discreet, so I'm gonna use scrying.
Okay.
He
Hickory
needs
can-
to make a wisdom saving throw.
Hickory,
DC. The DC is 19.
Oh dear.
Well, I don't think I'll ask Hickory to give inspiration to Gwen.
Let's see.
Yes,
Excellent.
I am familiar with him, so he doesn't get any bonuses or minuses to the save.
You see that he is traveling, but you do not know where he is.
On the road?
On a road of sorts, yes.
Is he in the Underdark?
No.
So he's still on the surface, the material plane, and are there mountains or trees anywhere, or is it just grassland?
Any landmarks?
Let's see. Just a moment. You see a gigantic tree.
Which is probably way in the distance, so that doesn't
It
help.
is way in the distance.
That does not help. Actually, it might help. Which direction is he going compared to the tree?
Let's see. Now I actually have to look at a map.
Oh boy, map.
She seems to be heading south.
From the tree? Okay. They appear to be going southward.
South. What's there that is south aside from Hometer?
I don't know, a good few settlements, a marsh. No, not the marsh. Sorry.
Gorlov
That's from Homadir. If we're talking about, I know there's that forest. I think a few more settlements, but nothing of note really.
We need to look at a map.
Yes.
For clarification, the tree was to his right as he was traveling forward.
So,
He was traveling south.
So, was he traveling south from Pomander or from Haven?
Probably from Haven.
Okay.
And it's in a spot we haven't even visited yet either.
Yeah. We'll have to look into that another time. And yeah, there's a big world tree in Pomander now.
Okay, so traveling south from Haven, well, there's the marsh, the swamp. Then there's, I don't know, the only thing that seems to be there is Nettletown.
Nettletown. What's Nettletown?
This little settlement that's just resting in between mountains. It's I haven't really been up there myself, honestly.
Would I know of it?
I don't
Maybe.
recall if the other group told you anything about it.
No, I don't
No.
think they did. I could make a
haven't
history check, though.
We haven't seen them in a while.
This is true. You remember that it's some sort of mining town?
Mining town.
Mm-hmm. You don't seem to remember much beyond that.
Gwen just shrugs. That's about it.
I swear, if we're doing some eldritch horror thing,
We don't know anything about that. Unless
there's a
you're
lot-
talking out of character.
That is out of character.
Okay.
Just hadn't had a chance to say that.
Freaking mind players, man. Anyways.
So what do you guys do?
Moving right along.
Well, there's still Gwen's duel.
He doesn't seem to be available yet.
Okay, you know.
Are you sure you...
Okay, you know what? Gwen, could you do me a favor, please?
Sure. What is it?
Could you shove my head into his dream?
Sure. I can send you in as a messenger.
Is this into the Incubus's dream?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You could absolutely be an acting messenger.
Okay. So, you see a Incubus in the dream, and it says, who are you? I was expecting someone else.
I'm an associate, let's just say.
Mm,
So, what's the holdup, good buddy? Can't
You
help but notice you
die.
haven't arrived yet.
Well, you see, you can't respond instantly, and then I need to be called back to the material plane. It usually takes a number of days for Malik to
Taldar is
notice I'm dead
Taldar
or
is just
something.
slow. Taldar is just slowly walking up to him as he's making excuses.
He looks at Taldar and says, "Look, there's not much I can do right now. I
Well-
can't just willy-nilly jump planes. I don't know how to do that.
Well, speed it up.
And you think I'm in control of that half?
Beg, plead, make deals. You're a fiend. It's what you do.
He thinks for a while and says, I will see.
Unless, I don't know, maybe you're just scared.
Of a dragonborn? Of one of the nicest
I'm
people in
not
the Deviants of
scared of
Chaos?
that little green lizard.
She's
It's
not a
just I can't get to the little green lizard yet.
If Gwen
sure,
were
what
listening in on this, she'd be so peeved for him pulling her a lizard.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say, chicken boy.
Anywho, if we have nothing else to talk about, then you can leave.
You better get your fat ass over here as soon as you can. Ken, otherwise your girlfriend... Otherwise, well, your girlfriend's not going to be your girlfriend for much longer.
We will see.
Yeah, we will.
And then I guess you leave?
Yep.
And you awaken from the dream.
Okay, well, hopefully that's the kick in the ass he needs to get moving.
Thanks for that, I guess.
I was a bit blunt and rude, I know, I'm sorry, it's just...
No need to be sorry, he's a pain in the ass.
It's just, you've been sitting here, you clearly have all prepared, you're ready to go whenever he arrives, and it's just... Fiends, man. They're annoying in every sense of the word.
Oh, absolutely.
Their fetishization of contracts and just...
This is why I don't dabble with conjuration magic as much as I used to.
I'm sure there's a whole story behind that, but... Anyway, I'm going to go on a stroll, see if I can find anyone to talk to.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm here if you need me.
Hikari says actually goes, I want to know more about this new god.
Okay. So you guys are not heading to Hamadir at the moment, then?
Oh, we all heading to Hamadir?
If there was a giant tree you wanted to take a look at, but there's not a requirement?
I mean, I can just transport us all the way over there easily.
True. Yeah, true enough, and we can just come back easily, so... Maybe we'll meet someone new.
Transport via plants, go!
You use transport via plants to a tree that you can clearly see all the way over here.
It's even bigger in person, oh my god. Can't even see the friggin' canopy.
You arrive at the tree. It eclipses the town.
Oh.
This wasn't here last time.
Esquid is grinning frill to frill.
She's not gonna get complaints for this, is she?
She better not.
I mean, does she even have anything to even cut this down? I really doubt it.
Oh no, we are not cutting this down.
It'd probably destroy far more than you would realize just by cutting it down now.
I think, no doubt, Frey pulled some strings in order to get this here and to have it planted here.
Are those clouds surrounding the top of it?
Anywho, a hedgehog walks up to you and he says, "Oh, hello. Are you Gwen?"
Yes. Hello. I've never seen your kind here before.
Hello. I am Sneeze. I am one of the clerics in charge of taking care of the tree. The tree. Just a moment. I pull up the handout.
The Gwee.
The tree of Gwee.
It's like a spirit tree, but it allows you to see loved ones and such.
Ooh, fancy.
And I think Frey said
Brian?
she had... Yeah?
Did you forget the entire reason they're going north? At the moment, it's just a tree.
Ah, okay. My bad. I think I misinterpreted what you said. Okay. It is just a tree. I am sorry. Just a moment.
Spoiler!
Do.
It is literally just a big world tree.
Cool. Marco.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, sorry. My bad. So I'm going to roll a couple things back real quick. There is no sneeze of the tree. I'm sorry.
Okay, there is no hedge. Okay.
We've been flashed by men in black flashers.
He can still be there.
Oh, she can? Oh, okay.
I mean, Frey's not gonna take care of the blade tree.
That's true.
She hires people to do that.
Okay, so yeah, she's taking care of the tree. She does say that that Frey wanted to talk to her the next time she arrives.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I go straight to Frey's place.
Oh, hey.
We're going to see her again.
Here we go.
I mean, she's nice and friendly, but I mean, she's kind of a bit much.
What, Frey? Yeah, absolutely.
While you guys are slowly approaching it, you can actually hear her shouting, I said round! They need to be round for structural integrity! A square is not a round object!
Huh. Frey! Hikari looks excited at the voice.
I think she
Oh,
needs
boy.
to talk to me specifically, though.
Aww.
You hear a sudden, and then Hickory is brought into a big hug.
Yeek! Frey!
Hey, Becca?
Yeah.
Could you unbury Letha from the tree?
Oh. Okay. There we go.
Okay, thank you. Because I can't select her.
Whoops.
I hope you're goddamn happy, because that tree... Because, I mean, I can't get a better tree than that, can I?
No, you can't, Frey. You are a beautiful person. Frey, you are a beautiful person. Please don't interrupt. You are a beautiful person, and I hope that all of our misgivings are now under the bridge.
Oh, no. I did a big ask for you in getting you this tree. You're doing something for me in return.
Oh, sure. You know what? Sure.
Great job! Yay!
I owe you big time. Whatever you need, just say it.
Now, you don't have to leave today. But I would like you to make it your next priority when you can. Like, you can take a week to relax in Homadir if you need to, but... And she waves a finger as she says this. I need you to go north and retrieve a flower. This flower only grows in the depths of this one stupid dungeon, and I've lost 3 people to it.
Oh.
Oh.
What exactly is this
So
flower?
could you go down there so I don't have to go down there myself, please?
Oh, sure. Flowers?
Yes.
You're
yes.
talking to a druid. I am all over this.
Now,
Question. What is this flower?
you'll find out when you get here. Just know it's for this tree, okay? It's for this dumb, stupid tree, and just go there. It should grow in the bottom of the dungeon in a dank, I don't know where, and you know, considering it'll be the only flower down there, it should be easy to find.
Okay.
Alright. So, is there anything else you need?
Yeah, that's about it, I think.
I actually did forget to ask you something when you brought me to everyone, Miss Frey.
Oh, right. I did pay you, right?
Yeah, you did pay me. I certainly remember being paid like that.
Ooh, I was worried for a moment there. What do you need?
Well, I've got this longbow here, you see. Very nice. I made it myself. I'm not asking for anything fancy, but could you just make it so that the ammo it fires is magical? Because, I mean, I don't want to get caught with my pants down, as it were.
can make you. How about silvered bolts? I can silver them for a fairly reasonable price.
Alright, well... how many would 60 silvered arrows cost me?
I'm just trying to find it now. Because I can't remember where... Here it is, Fred's personal notes. I think this is where I... No, it's not there, Brain, where did you put the phrase list of items she can make?
I think that is under player characters.
Well, I can't see it.
No.
I do not believe I was the one who did the organization, though. If it's not there, it's probably under player handouts.
Alright, if we're talking... Hang on, 5e.
Phrase blueprints? Yeah, it's under players handouts.
Wow, there's so many goddamn categories.
Where?
Of course it's at the bloody bottom. Okay, finally. Let's see. So, here you go. There it is.
Alright, let's see, ammunition. Silver. So weapons bypass resistance. It is an immunity to not a single weapon and 10 pieces of ammunition. So 60 pieces, that's 600 gold.
Yep.
Alright, easy as.
Done. She takes them and then she just walks inside and then comes out with the exact same amount but silvered.
He seems almost dumbfounded, and it's like, thank you.
I work fast.
Then having an entire factory probably helps.
Oh no, the factory doesn't make ammunition. We're not really allowed to make too much weapons and armor because then they think we're starting a war. Yeah. Kind of not a good thing to do in the middle of a city that's kind of really...
Oh.
Alright, well, should be good to go now for a bit, so yeah. Since we're waiting for, Linking McRedskin to get here, shall we, just chase up that flower?
Yeah, don't have anything else better to do.
Plus, well, I mean, Frey just kind of planted this thing for you guys, which I'm really gonna have to ask why. But, well, not actually ask why, I know why now, but anyway.
I will explain things on the way.
Yeah, you know what? She needs this for the tree, and I imagine it's probably for a good reason, so you know what, let's go and chase that up.
Yeah, she did me a huge solid with this, it's only fair that I do her a solid in return.
But she's a good friend. We have to do something good for our friend.
That reminds me. I ordered some extensions on our estate here in Amador before we left. I wonder if they're finished.
Let's see.
Let me get... There's like 50 different... Everything is just a mess.
So you return to the house. As you come to the house, you hear happy music.
Eh.
Pierre! Hikari really runs over and jumps on top of Pierre to give him a hug.
Pierre is playing happy music as well as the organ and... Well, the other instruments are in your bag still.
Yes, they are. And they've been with me the whole time, so they're fine, but Pierre hasn't been around, so he's getting hugged.
Here it is, house and catalog. Okay.
Hello as well, Othello. Sorry we've been gone for a while.
Alright. So you notice that at the back of the house, a few of the beds have actually been moved into the living room, and I'll move them in a second. But they've been moved into the living room, and you can see that there's clear construction being done that's currently halted because, well, they're not working on it today, but they're clearly working on it. And you can see that there's some sort of building being made for the back over here. You can also see past the bathroom that there's a small dig site where they're digging into the ground. Alongside outside, there's also a large little warehouse that's being built as well. And you can see a rope that leads up to a small hole that's been made in the roof.
Whoa.
So they're clearly
They've been
working
busy.
on it, but it's not done yet.
As long as they don't damage my instruments, then this is fine.
Speaking of instruments, didn't you receive new ones from my brother's keep?
Yes, some of them were. I think one of them was a repeat.
Why
Hey,
don't
what's
you
up?
introduce them to your other instruments?
Ooh, good idea. Hikari reaches into her bag to pull them out.
Okay. So let's see.
I'm trying to remember what I got. I got another.
Let's see.
I got another cello, right? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, Celia the cello.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. They're probably
I
the
got-
ones labeled copy of X.
And I got Celia the cello, and I think I got a tuba? Is that what it was? No, wait. I'm trying to remember.
Full
I
on
don't think you
orchestra.
named them yet, so I haven't changed them from a copy of X.
So yeah, Celia is the new name for that one.
Okay.
And then it's a trumpet, right?
Yeah, it's a tuba.
Oh, tuba. Tubbs. That's the name, Tubbs. Because he's
Love
fat.
it.
Alright, I've marked the
Imagine
areas so you-
Taldor is looking at this.
Alright, I've marked the areas and moved the bed so you can better visualize it.
Yee. So yeah, so Hikari goes over to Pierre and says, and goes, look, Pierre, this here is Tubbs and Celia, sorry.
This one is Tubbs. The instrument seems to play a sad noise when you say Tubbs.
You don't like the name?
It makes a shaking motion.
But everybody likes tubby people. And you're nice and big. And that's a good thing. You make big bellowing noises.
It still makes a shaking motion.
I think we can find something better.
Hikari pouts. She goes, okay, if he doesn't like it, we'll call you something else.
How about Theodore?
It seems to like that.
How about Funk?
What?
It blares at a bar.
What was
Bar
the name? I
hisses.
missed it.
Bar hisses,
she-
and then I'll explain it in a second, Brain.
Mhm.
Bar hisses and then wanders back outside. Bar offered Thonk.
Oh, Funk?
Thonk.
Aww. Hikari looks over at Theodore now. She goes, "Bad Theodore, don't honk at my friends, please."
It plays a short smug melody.
Hikari puts her hands on her hips, like, "Are you talking back to me?"
It shakes itself.
I thought so.
He's tooting it back to you, Hickory. There's a difference.
Tubas can honk.
That's their way of talking, Desdemona. So of course he's talking back, or was not talking back to me, right, Theodore?
It nods.
Okay then. I have children now. I was out of character, by the way.
Oh my.
Come to me, my children.
Hikari is suddenly surrounded by instruments.
No, I said out of character. Out of character.
You just see a pile of instruments.
You know what? Why
Oh
not?
my God,
Why not? Hikari throws her arms in the air. Come to me, my children.
Oh, so you guys don't have to go looking for it here. If you need it.
Ooh, nice. Hikari just grins and tries to hug them all, even though she can't. She falls to the floor with them on top of her. But she's still smiling.
Let's see, is that all of them?
Pretty sure. Because I have the keyboard in my bag still.
You can't be properly surrounded unless you go over here by the organ console. Which is very much immobile.
Hikari looks over and she goes, "Children, take me over to our other brother."
Your instruments pick you up and carry you.
Yay! Hikari just grins and waves like Hikari, like,
Did they meet the keyboard in Hickory's pouch yet?
The
It's
keyboard
the
is
same
the
as the organ.
Oh.
Instrument pile on the fox.
Yeah, Tal is just kind of looking at all this, and he's just kind of like, I'm not honestly surprised anymore.
Actually, this is the first time that this happened.
So, yeah, we just quickly stopping in here, and then we're moving out, or?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Right.
still surprised that Gwen hasn't said anything about that item I added to her inventory.
Excuse me.
What item? All those bones?
Yes, those.
All the freaking Minotaur bones? Of course I collected those.
I was thinking Leithra did, but oh well.
I would also collect them because I gave the Allosaurus talons to Indra.
Okay. Do you guys head out then?
Yeah.
Yep, let's go.
To the map. I need to move your token over here. So you guys are over here.
Would Frey give us, or somebody who knows Frey, give us directions on where this flower dungeon might be?
She told you north of Foolish Village.
North of Foolish Village. Okay, I know where Foolish Village is, so... And just transport our way all the way over there. After a day of rest.
Alright, Brian?
Mm-hmm.
You fine with me taking over?
That's a good question. I don't know yet. I'm gonna go with me for today, and then we can talk about it later.
Okay.
Okay, so you arrive in Foolish Village. What do you guys do?
Didn't know it, I guess. Unless I'm still waiting for the incubus.
Brain, answer later. They're
Alright,
waiting.
sorry. So you don't get the incubus is still inaccessible at the moment, but he'll let you know when he gets summoned again.
Okay.
So, yeah.
North we go, I guess.
Seems like we're just resting here and then we're off again.
Yes. Why don't you go ahead and handle this, Stella, and I'll tell you what I had. Then we can talk about this later, possibly. So I'm guessing you have stuff ready for this.
Yeah, I have stuff ready for this.
Okay. Carry on.
I mean,
My bad.
Just tell me what you wanted to happen, and I'll tell you, and I'll let it in.
I'll DM it to you.
Okay. The morning is quite cold this far north, but you do get up and you do start to make your way into territory you've not yet charted. The road seems to really start to fade away as you move on to a thin, barely even a trail at this point. But the trail is there, and you slowly follow it as a gentle snowfall begins to fall.
Hikari looks really confused. What's that?
What?
No.
Snow.
What?
You've never seen snow before?
Hikari just blinks, completely lost at everybody, and then looks to Hitai. I don't think we have.
It's water, but it's cold. Frozen.
Speaking of cold, the temperature is rapidly starting to drop.
I cast Produce Flame on myself.
It helps, but even then, the cold continues to dip as the snow begins to fall more and more. Hickory, you and Bar are able to continue through and continue following the path for quite a while, but even for you, it's starting to get really hard to notice the trail.
Hikari's like roping her arms because she's not used to this, and she goes, I don't like this anymore. It's getting really cold.
You're right.
And I can't see anything like this. Her teeth are chattering.
I knew we should have gotten warmer clothes.
You get to about here before you realize you are completely lost. You have no idea where the path is.
Oh dear.
Hikari looks kind of scared and like leaning close to Hitai like, oh, this isn't good. I don't think I like snow.
Can I make a survival check to see if we can find the path?
You can try.
Okay, 19.
You cannot see the path.
Ugh.
Brain, if you're gonna type, please mute yourself.
Okay.
Can I try to see if I can find a place where we can duck in and hide away from the snow so we don't freeze to death?
You may, but you'll have to make an active perception check. Additionally, I need you all to make con saves.
Oh no.
No, see?
Alright.
Ah, it's cold, we're exhausted.
You said I had to make a perception check, right?
Yep, active perception. It's too windy for you to rely on your passive.
Right, okay. Wait. Not bad, but
Okay.
I'm just trying to find a place that's warm. I'm freezing.
Alright, everyone who rolled below 10 takes 8 damage. Everyone who rolled below 20 takes 4 damage.
Ugh.
Alright.
Do I get a point of exhaustion?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Ninja, Hickory, you glance around a little desperately. You're looking around wildly, for you remember that you have to stay calm to properly perceive. And as you take a breath out, a shaking, shivering breath as your entire body is starting to feel so very cold. You're pretty cold, but you're handling it okay. And then you spot it. A barely visible cave in the cliff.
Hikari lets out a breath and as her eyes widen, and then she points, there, I see a cave.
Okay, let's go.
Move.
Yeah, she grabs
That's too
Kitai's
cold.
hand. Yeah, she grabs Kitai's hand, holds tight, and starts to lead everybody towards the cave.
You all dash into the cave, and as you do so, you can feel visible relief as the temperature immediately jumps 5 to 10 degrees. The further in you go, the warmer it gets.
I wish Brave would have warned us about the cold weather.
I don't think she knows.
Yeah.
Oh gee, we're traveling up north to the spine of the world. Of course there would be snow.
I mean,
Wait.
Frey's
Well,
not
I
the
mean, it is
druid.
And the twins have never seen snow before. They haven't never even been this far up north. Well, no, I don't say not exactly this far up north, but they haven't actually seen snow before.
Lisa is wrapped around the warmest thing in the area, Katai.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's warmer in the cave, but it's still quite cold. In fact, you're all still very much shivering and shuddering. It's just now you're not in the middle of a blizzard.
I go through my pack and I pull out my winter blankets.
Okay.
Oh, I also have winter blankets.
The blankets help, but it's still very cold.
Okay, I am going to start a fire.
Alright. Your hands
I have a hunter's coat? When did I have that?
Your hands are hurting from being so cold. I just need you to make a straight dexterity check just to see if you can light the fire with how cold you are.
I do have produce flame. Would that help?
Yeah. I mean, you just have to
I
put
got-
all the... Yeah, that'll actually skip the check for you. You successfully
Okay.
make the fire, and as it bursts forth, the area slowly warms. And you finally feel the shivering slow and then stop.
Yeah.
Hikari sighs relief, and then she looks outside towards the cave. Is like, it's not supposed to be that bad.
Drip.
Hmm.
I mean,
Drip.
it depends.
Drip, drip, drip. You hear something melting. A soft dripping sound. Coming
I
from
look
the
to s-
darkness further into the cave.
Lisa is going to follow the noise.
Oh no, you don't. I make a quick grab for Lisa.
Taldar slowly stands up and just has but he gestures to Bot to follow him. Everyone else stay here, okay?
Hikari stands up.
Lisa
I'm not saying-
appears to be visibly disappointed that she was not allowed to investigate.
Well, stay by here by the fire.
The
You know what?
cave-
Yeah, Hikari's gonna stay.
The cave continues for a little ways, like maybe another 100 feet. And at the very end, near the ruins of what was most likely another campsite. You see what it looks like a frozen corpse. Only, now that it's starting to melt, you notice that the fingers that have started to melt first are actually still twitching.
Oh.
Holy shit. This guy, whoever this is, they're still alive in there.
Bart will grab the body by the leg and slowly drag it towards the group.
I
That's
try
what
and
Bart
use.
would do.
I try and help thaw this person, even using prestidigitation to make little fires on the icicle.
Slowly but surely, the body melts, and you begin to see the features much better now that the ice isn't covering it. And you realize this person is very odd looking. Neku, Carrot,
Oh my god.
open your eyes. And you see a group of ragtag adventurers in front of you.
What happened?
Oh my gosh, you're alive. You were frozen in ice. Are you okay?
Oh, my body. I need a Carrot needs a moment, and he just like lays flat on his back.
Do you need any rations? We have rations.
Food.
I give him some of my rations.
Brain, you might want to mute yourself.
Hikari tilts her head, curious at the person being whatever, and then even though she doesn't want to go too far away from the fire, she reaches in her bag. She goes, "I have candy."
I don't think he needs candy. He needs actual food.
I need food.
I give him my rations.
Carrot eats more of the rations.
It's bread.
Carrot eats all the bread.
Okay. There goes one day of rations.
Your
Well,
strength slowly but surely starts to return. You still feel very slow and sluggish, and your body is just very slow to respond to your commands. Like, you try to move your arm, and it takes a solid 5 seconds before you see it slowly start to move.
Are you hurt anywhere? I have some healing magic.
But the longer time passes, the faster it becomes as your body slowly unthaws and warms.
Nah. It's just been a rough day. Something attacked me.
Oh. Probably something quite frosty, I imagine.
probably. You okay, little buddy?
Carrot will be fine.
Your name is Carrot. I guess we'll just introduce ourselves too.
Huh?
My name is Gwen, but all my friends just call me Gwen.
I am Desdemona.
I'm Talda, but you can call me Tal.
I'm Hikari, and I don't think I like snow.
I am the candy lizard.
His name is actually Bar.
Andy's the only one left who hasn't introduced himself.
And
I totally didn't realize my mic was muted that entire time.
I'm Kitai.
Carrot's
were.
name is Carrot. Where am I still in the cave? He looks around for a moment.
Yeah, also, this is Lathra. Don't mind her. Anyways. Yes, we are still in the cave, and yes, there is a blizzard going on outside, and it's horrible.
Still. Carrot doesn't
So,
remember much.
a lot of us just had to come here in order to search for something specific. A flower. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
You're looking for that too? I heard rumors around town and I just wanted to investigate it. Said some people went missing. Nah, this is just too much.
We heard that too. You remember what happened?
Carrot passes out.
Oh. Okay.
I mean,
talk to you later.
I mean, a little guy just kind of got brought back from the dead, or at least from some kind of in between. I mean, I'd probably be exhausted too.
I imagine. I'm going to use a bit of healing on him to make sure he's okay. Just to cure a wound.
I really don't think I like snow.
Garrett, you feel a little better, but you're still unconscious.
Carrot unconsciously kicks Gwen in happiness.
That's quite a kick. Ugh.
I mean, from what I can tell, he's a kind of a bunny guy, so I guess it makes sense he's not a strong kick.
You should probably get some rest. I'll keep the fire going.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're gonna be here until the blizzard dies down.
I don't think this blizzard's gonna die down anytime soon.
Well, thankfully we've got at least enough room for us to all lay down for a bit.
I do have the teleport circle too, but I'm really cold though.
That's if we ever run into danger, okay?
Okay.
You will slowly bed down and get some rest. The night passes, though the only real difference from looking out into the snowy blizzard is that the sky darkens, and then when it lightens, it's just pure white outside. You can hear the howling wind from the cave. The fire is still up. However, you're starting to run out of firewood.
This is not good. We can't stay here for too long.
Yeah. Hikari's like looking outside and is like trying to figure out if she likes the snow or not.
I've always read that it's a lot better than this.
Mm.
Well,
what a terrible first impression, eh?
Yeah, no kidding. Even the winters we had back home were a lot nicer than this.
So, I don't think we can stay here for any longer, considering we're running out of tinder right now. How about we explore this cave?
Yeah, I mean, Carrot said that it seems like this is where we might need to go anyway, so...
I also have some suspicions about that whole Frosty affair.
What, you think we're, like, dealing with ice giants or something?
Maybe, or something worse.
Or not.
Something worse than ice giants?
You know what, there's no use fretting over it. And, Tal goes to, check on Carrot.
Carrot is really passed out.
Carrot!
He might be dead.
Karen.
I check for a pulse.
He is alive. you have made
Good
that
to know.
determination, Doctor.
I slap the side of his face to wake him up.
Nah.
You still with us there?
You have any food?
Yes, I still have food for another 7 days.
Actually, druids can like produce food, can't they?
Yeah, I can also produce good berries.
While
Yeah,
everyone
just
is
like berries.
talking, Hickory,
Hmm?
both you and Bar noticed something odd about the arrangement of stalactites and stalagmites. They're all in neat, orderly rows along the sides of the cave.
Hikari frowned as she goes, that doesn't look like our normal cave. And then she like points up over and she goes, dudes, are those supposed to be so orderly?
What I know?
Even without a nature check, you know that normally they're not orderly at all.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, those things are supposed to form naturally over years of, well, water condensation and whatever, but that's not natural.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Can I check to see if I see anything else that's out of the ordinary?
Sure, roll perception.
Hey.
That's a nat 20.
She sees
31.
everything.
Alright. You look around, and then you touch and feel the ground. It's oddly smooth. And you feel a twitch as you rub against it.
Hikari immediately goes, "Nyah!" and she pulls her hand back.
Hmm. Hold on.
The floor moved?
What?
It moved?
Moved?
Or twitched? I felt something when I touched the floor.
I ritual cast commune with nature.
Yeah, while she's doing that, Tao slowly draws his moon touch greatsword.
You notice the mouth of the cave is getting smaller.
Wait a minute.
This
We
is
need to
no
get out.
cave.
We need to get out.
Everyone move! Move,
We
move,
need to
move!
get out.
Run!
Hikari grabs Kitai and runs.
So, does anyone
Yeah,
here have 25 feet of movement?
I got less because I got speed half still.
30 feet.
I've got
30.
30 feet.
I
Does
got 30.
anyone have... So, only Neku then?
Yep.
I
no.
can cast Lawn Strider on it.
Alright. You all dash out of the cave. Becca, Gwen noticing that Carrot is lagging behind, and Carrot feels a sudden burst of energy, and he manages to dash out. And you watch the cave close behind you. And then two big eyes open on the sides of the mountain.
Oh god.
Nope! Hikari points
my
with a
God.
glare.
And that is where we're going to end this session.
Oh my god. I think I know what it is, and I'm scared.
What is it?
I think it might be a dragon.
Oh no.
Or something worse, I don't know.
Alright, well.
And, we'll pick up with next week, and we'll see if who's getting swallowed.
Oh god.
I'm glad you guys managed to run out of the cave before it closed, though.
God.
Are you,
Carrot
you
is-
glad? You glad?
Carrot is
you're
just
trying
lucky.
to kill
Carrot
us?
is just lucky that Gwen had Long Strider.
Yeah.
Of all the things to save me, Long Strider would be the thing.
I was gonna cast haste if she didn't cast that.
Regardless, thank you all for coming. See you all next week. Thank you again, Brain, and we'll talk more about the stuff, but yeah. Anyway. Bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Nope, nope.
Night, guys.
Night.